If the original M1 Abrams was arguably the best main battle tank in the world, the new M1A2 is in a class all its own. All tank designs are a balance of speed, firepower, and protection. The Abrams is an exceptional combination of all three. It is one of the largest tanks in service, weighing in at a massive 61 metric tons, but is also one of the fastest with a top speed of 67 kilometers per hour. It has superior acceleration and power-to-weight ratios. Its advanced armor protection makes it nearly invulnerable across its frontal area, and the crew is also protected by full NBC countermeasures and ammunition blowout panels. The 120mm smoothbore cannon can destroy targets at a range of over 3 kilometers. The Abrams has more than earned the title of King of the Killing Ground. As in any tank design, the armor protection on the Abrams varies around the vehicle. The frontal arc is the most likely to be hit and therefore has the thickest armor, up to 24 inches in the turret. The sides have about half the frontal armor, and the rear and top even less. In 1972, the Army's design task force was introduced to Burlington, a new compound armor developed by the Royal Army R&D establishment near Chatham, England. The armor is many times more effective than steel and has since been improved with an advanced composite mix and the addition of a depleted uranium mesh. Several incidents in the Gulf War showed that the front armor of the M1 is nearly invulnerable to other tanks. Main gun ammunition is stored in the turret rear, separated from the crew by automatic doors with blowout panels in the turret roof. This vents any ammo explosion away from the crew, allowing them to survive a catastrophic ammo hit. This Army test footage shows how effective this system is. This design team has certainly achieved their #1 goal. The M1A2 is the most survivable main battle tank in the world today. The main armament of the Abrams is a smoothbore 120mm cannon, developed by Rheinmetall and built under license in the U.S. as the M256 cannon. This is the same gun used in the German Leopard 2 tank. The gun is fully stabilized and utilizes a laser rangefinder, thermal sight, and digital ballistic computer, allowing the Abrams to fire on the move with incredible accuracy. The M1A2 carries 40 main gun rounds. The rounds use one-piece semi-combustible cases, allowing a human loader to maintain a rate of fire of up to 1 round every 4 to 6 seconds. The cases are consumed and only a small cartridge stub is ejected from the gun, eliminating the clutter caused by the old steel shell cases. In the Gulf War, M1s routinely made first-round kills against T-72 tanks at over 3,000 meters while moving at full speed. In addition to the main gun, the gunner controls a coaxial 7.62mm M240 machine gun with 10,000 rounds of ammunition. The tank commander has a 50 caliber M2 machine gun mounted externally, and the loader has an external M240 machine gun. This gives the Abrams as much small arms firepower as a platoon of infantry. The Abrams has a 4-man crew consisting of a loader, driver, gunner, and commander. The loader is the junior man on the crew. The Army has maintained a human loader for several reasons. Not only is a strong 19-year-old more reliable and intelligent than an auto loader, he also provides an extra hand in the extensive maintenance and security requirements of the crew. The driver sits in a semi-reclined position in the forward hull. He is responsible for positioning the tank and navigating through the battlefield. The automotive upkeep of the tank is also his responsibility. The gunner sits in the forward area of the turret to the right of the main gun. He is responsible for engaging targets on the battlefield and for the upkeep of the main gun and the coax gun. The tank commander sits above and behind the gunner and is responsible for the tactical employment of his tank. He must coordinate the action of his crew while integrating the action of his tank with the other tanks of the platoon. A good gunner must be able to spot, acquire, and engage a target in a matter of seconds, kill it with the first shot, and be prepared to do it over and over again. The sensor systems of the M1A2 allow the crew to engage targets with unparalleled capabilities. The GPS, or gunner's primary sight, provides the gunner with 3 and 10 power magnification, both day and thermal sights, and a laser rangefinder. All this is integrated with a fire control computer and the main gun stabilization. The commander has an extension to the GPS and a new system. The CITV, or Commander's Independent Thermal Viewer, gives the commander a 360-degree independent scan ability and a true hunter-killer capability. While the gunner is engaging a target using the GPS, the commander can spot another target with the CITV and automatically designated for the gunner, greatly reducing the time between engagements. The CITV can also function as a sighting system for the main gun if the GPS is damaged. The Abrams was the world's first main battle tank to be powered by a gas turbine engine. The decision by the Chrysler design team to use the turbine in their prototype was a brave and dangerous decision, since no one had ever placed a turbine engine in a tank. The turbine provides greater power for a lighter power plant. It is far quieter than a diesel and smokeless. It starts instantly in any weather without a warm-up period and can go from idle to full power in seconds, and is more reliable with 1/3 fewer moving parts. The entire engine of an M1 can be removed and replaced in less than an hour. On the downside, the turbine is a thirsty engine, which has required the incorporation of a diesel auxiliary power unit to supply power when the tank is stationary. In combat, the turbine also has a higher heat signature. In the final analysis, the turbine in the M1 has exceeded all expectations.